Hi, my name is Dr. Amy Beacom, and I am the founder and CEO of the Center for Parental Leave Leadership. For over a decade, we have been the only full service consultancy in the country to focus exclusively on improving family and medical leave policy and practice. In the first video in this series, I clarified what paid family and medical leave is and why it is so critical to think about. And in this short video, I will address some of the common misconceptions around paid family and medical leave and offer some guidance about overcoming challenges that you might face in implementing a program at your organization, including exploring ways to fund paid leave. There are many misconceptions about paid family and medical leave, so let's start by clarifying who benefits. The first myth relates to unconscious biases or misinformation that leads people to think that paid family and medical leave is only for birthing moms or only for new parents or that it only benefits employees. In truth, paid family and medical leave is a comprehensive paid leave benefit for all employees and supports caregiving across the life cycle. Yes, it includes paid time away from work for people who are becoming parents, including birthing and non-birthing parents. And it also supports those who need time to care for sick loved ones. And it is for those who need to take leave for their own medical care. Paid family and medical leave supports employees across all of these different types of need, and yet it is not just about employees. Paid leave has far-ranging beneficial ripple effects for employers, organizations, and our larger community. I will touch on some of these in this video, but you can explore these benefits further in the first video and in the other WRN resources on their website. Myth 2, paid leave isn't necessary or applicable to certain organizations. There may be a belief that paid leave only applies to or is only possible for large organizations or for-profit companies, or isn't for religious organizations, or that existing practices which offer leave on a per-person, per-event basis are sufficient. The truth is that paid leave is relevant and feasible for all organizations and institutions. At a minimum, having a well-defined paid leave policy combined with supporting practices provides clarity around leave taking, communicates a culture of support, and enables consistent and equitable access. Being prepared eases the process for the person going on leave, of course, but also their supervisor if they have one, or any cover team members. Having a plan allows everyone to prioritize what really needs to get done and focus on how to distribute work and support employees through normal life events. Perhaps you, like many, are stuck on myth number 3, believing that the cost is too high or that your budget can't afford it. The reality is the cost of not offering paid leave is much higher. These costs include loss of high-quality employees, including the skills, the relationships, the institutional knowledge that they hold, losing out on the benefits of creating a better workplace where employees are more satisfied, engaged, productive, and loyal and want to work there, failing to seize an opportunity to create more equitable workplaces and model for others what that can look like, as well as fostering greater equity and satisfaction at home. It's also important to note that gender and pregnancy discrimination lawsuits are becoming more common and more costly. With a better understanding of the wide-reaching benefits, relevance, and importance of paid leave, you may still be struggling to identify where the money to offer paid leave will come from. I want to reassure you that there are resources to support you and to guide you through the steps you can take to fund paid family and medical leave within your organization or institution. First, there are a variety of external options to help fund paid leave. These are just a few: short-term disability, state-paid family and medical leave insurance programs, private insurance programs, employer tax credits, and even grants. For example, some states, including Oregon, Washington, and California, offer small business grants to help cover costs related to leave, including hiring and training people for work coverage. In addition to utilizing external funding sources, it can be easier than you might think to build funding into your own budget. Some strategies that we've seen work really well include creating a buffer in your regular budget that you can draw from when needed, creating a dedicated fund. This might be built up over a few years or funded by a donor, and or you may be able to utilize savings from reduced turnover costs. And remember, people don't need to take leave every year, and not everyone takes leave. It is significantly more common for people to save their leave in case of an emergency than to use it all up repeatedly. It can be really helpful to check in and find others to serve as an example for you as you get started. Look within your community or among similar sized organizations. We invite and encourage you to reach out to WRN as you dive in so they can point you to additional resources and serve as a guide to support you as you take action. As I mentioned, in addition to this video series, WRN has led the development of a robust set of resources to support congregational and organizational employers and employees. Most notably is the WRN Family and Medical Leave Standards. That is a 26-page document that includes template language for you to use in policy handbooks, employment contracts. There's greater context and case making for the need for paid family medical leave. There's a lexicon of terms and a thorough FAQs section. This is a free, comprehensive resource, and it is designed to enable, foster, and promote culture change efforts around paid family and medical leave. You can find this and other resources on the WRN website. Thank you for taking the time to think about paid family and medical leave and where you can move this forward in your own organization. I hope that you and the others that you work with will continue to this conversation, and please share with us how it's going, what you're learning, so that we can incorporate it into all that we're doing as we all work together to improve and expand paid family and medical leave. Thank you.